Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are live in Sweet Slime of Mine's world headquarters in Byhalia, Mississippi, and it is Old School. We are here for Old School tonight. Probably won't see much of us in the next 2-3 weeks, so we're glad to be here tonight. We got Houston Rodeo coming up next week, and Key West that we're going to talk about tonight. We got that coming up the week after that, and then I think Mr. Lambert will be staying in Florida and fishing. Is that right?
Yep. And
I'll be headed to back to Texas, going to Fort Worth for the SCA World Championships. So be a lot on our plate here in the next 3 to 4 weeks. Well, actually, the next 8 weeks or so. Pretty good. So I'm not sure. This is our busy time of the year, as everybody knows. And good evening, Greg. But tonight we're discussing all things Key West Invitational, and excited about that. This is my first time to go, to be in that area, to be definitely be at the Barry and Burton's Key West Invitational. So we'll get into more about that.
this will be the third annual, I think.
Yes, I think that's what I read.
Last year they postponed it to this year, and I'm glad because they had it in August before, and the water temp was 98 degrees.
And I think I looked, hey, and it's good to see the high and low start with the same number.
Yeah.
The whole time we're there.
Because it was hot, and the water, when you jumped in the water, it didn't feel much different.
Yeah.
Hot and wet, either way.
Well, what I saw on the forecast, the highs are 75, the low is 71. I don't know how.
I talked to Barry yesterday, and he said that the big tarpon had just moved in a few days, and so all the big Magnum tarpon are there now.
Okay.
So that's a good sign. It's a good time of year to be there.
Okay. We're thinking we'll have a couple more people with us.
They said they're coming.
Yeah.
We're going to cook up some chicken tonight, y'all.
Yep.
And I think Big Daniel Haley is whooping up some mashed taters.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. You need something to dip
That's right.
a chicken leg into, right?
That's right. That's right. We've had some good stuff this week. We'll have some videos coming out. We'll have some videos coming out with some more Freedom Run Farm, some of that American heritage land, man.
We're becoming a big fan.
Big fan. I'm telling you, big fan. The stuff we cooked today, absolutely phenomenal.
Yesterday, too?
Yeah, yesterday, too. Everything from smashed tacos to smashed burgers to kebabs to, and just blade steaks today were absolutely unreal. You got to make sure to check it out, all Sweet Slime of Mine social media. We got our guest here, the boys from Boar's Night Out, which cooked also in Key West last year.
Reigning champions.
Reigning champions.
The last one.
Okay, they wasn't the grand champions, but they were the barbecue champions. Is that right? We'll get into that.
Yeah,
we'll get into that.
Right. Yeah, that's a whole different deal.
Yeah, we'll get into that. So I've got some questions written down. They don't know the questions, and so we'll get all that answered. And we thank y'all for watching tonight. We've tried to change up the format a little bit and kind of be more intentional with our conversation. And we have enjoyed it so far. We've had some new, been talking about contests and stuff like that. Maybe some information on some stuff that you've never been. Maybe you wanted to go. Maybe you are excited about watching the videos that we're going to put out. And
get your pocketbook if you're going to stay where we're staying.
Yeah, there's nothing when you go to an island like Key West or Key, whatever you call them. There's nothing cheap.
Dude, the Motel 6 is $200 a night.
Yeah, yeah.
If you can get
it's that commercial that says we'll leave the light on for you. They will leave the light on for you, but they will charge you for it.
It's everything QS is high.
Yeah.
And where we're staying is really nice. So
yeah.
They may not have a spot at the Ocean Jet Resort. If they do, you're going to pay.
That's right. we are cooking. We are staying at the resort we're cooking at. So,
Ocean's Edge.
So if y'all want to come on in and we'll get to talking about these questions. And then,
I'd love to tell you that I made them. If you
What
go
you
to
got?
cannolis from Walmart, but hey,
Nice.
it's all good.
Hey,
My cousin is running the bar down in Key West called
Okay.
Hog's Breath,
Hog's Breath.
managing that
Hog's
out
Breath.
there. So go see my cousin. It's a place with a bunch of license plates. Has license plates all over the place.
All right.
We're gonna take him a license plate.
Yeah.
Go out there and steal one of the parking lots.
Yeah.
We get to look right behind him. You got a whole pile of them stacked up on the wall.
All right, guys. Well,
Just stole one.
how is Mark's arm doing with his arm? Well,
It needs a little help. Get those attached.
yeah.
It's still there. Got a few scars.
We'll
But,
see when he walks to the airport in a couple weeks.
Iron Man.
He
Titanium.
might not be the $6 million man, but maybe about 60.
The insurance company might question that.
Yeah.
It might be the $6 million.
There's
Yeah.
already questions that I shouldn't have been admitted. They don't want to pay for my hospital stay because they say I didn't have to be admitted.
Bruh.
Question the doctor, don't question you.
Where you gonna do that at? In the back porch?
That's what I said. I said, how could the nurse that had to help me pee and had to hold me up and help
No wonder Bracy stayed there at the hospital all the time.
Yeah, I didn't do nothing on my own there.
Yeah. All right, so I
I
got
send you home with an arm.
Dang it, in two different places. All right, so I've got a few questions. I've never been to this deal. Y'all been, Mark, you've been twice now, and was last time you was y'all's first time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, all right. So where is this exactly? If I don't know anything
We
about
got that
it.
out of the bag already.
All right.
Ocean's Edge Resort.
Ocean's Edge Resort, which is on the last island
The Keys.
of the Keys, right?
It's Key West. And you feel like you're in paradise, and that's where it's at.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you go through a boat storage facility, and then there's the resort.
Yeah.
You think, hey man, where am I going? I'm going to store my boat. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
We don't have boats like they got down there up here.
Yeah.
All of them are designed to run either in skinny water or way out yonder in the big water.
We got the halfway boats. They got the ones all the way.
All their resorts, the nice resorts, of course, on the water, and then on the inside, there's all kinds of industrial stuff, boat storage and repair stuff and construction. But on the water is all the resorts, and that's where this is. And this thing's got, I don't know, it's probably got 5 or 6 big condo plexes.
They're two. They're like 4-story condos.
4
places,
pools,
back to the resort. Wow.
big tarpon swimming all through the marina. They got a marina in there.
It's
So-
just what you would think if you were. Someone says I'm going to the Keys to a resort. From the water side, that's what it looks like.
I would expect a little. If you don't know the Keys, I would expect some beach. But in the Keys, there's not a ton of beach.
But you just got to go to certain places
parts,
where
yeah.
we're at. We're in the the marina, so they can't put boats in on the sand and things of that nature. So they have to have
The beach is pretty limited.
Well, there's only one beach in Key West.
Mm-hmm.
That's why everybody goes to Longboat. Or
And
they
it's
go
right
to
on the
some-
highway.
Right. So that's why Candace and I, we're actually going to fly into Miami on that Tuesday, and we're going to stop at Several Keys on the way down that we've never been to. Spend a couple nights, just because we've never seen them.
Yeah.
And like, if nobody's ever been to the Keys or even Key West, or if you go to any beach town, inland, it's not the prettiest thing in the world.
No.
It goes through a lot of little.
It's the atmosphere down there is what's killer.
Yeah.
Like I would move to the Keys right now, because I love it that much. But you hit the water, that's when you get to experience.
Bear said there's a house for sale, 2 houses down from him. I think we need to go and open the LLC.
That number's gonna have an extra comma that I don't want to see on there.
We're gonna stop right here, right now.
It's got some extra digits in there.
Yeah. Well, the
No,
digits aren't
actually-
the problem. It's the commas are the problem.
Commas.
Yeah.
It's not so much the digits,
Yeah.
it's the commas.
And the zeros in them comments don't bother me. It's that one end number.
Is that
Yeah.
beginning?
Well, we did talk about the weather a little bit. I did look at the forecast, and it's the highs are in the 70s and the lows are in the 70s. So I don't think it gets much better than yeah, sad. I said something the other day like, yeah, I'm going to Houston, then I got to go to Key West, and my wife goes, "Wang, you got to go to Key West," and I'm like, "Yeah." So
worst thing we're gonna do is wear a long sleeve on the way out in the boat that morning.
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Windbreaker.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is all for charity. I found out. So, what is the charity exactly? Does anybody tell me that?
National Pediatric Cancer Foundation.
That's right. That's right.
And for what I understand, that was chosen because Bear and his wife maybe had some dealings with them with some kids. Maybe one of the kids had some problems, or a friend of their kids had a problem. One of the
Okay.
kids. So they like to support the people that help them.
Yeah. Well, who might we see, or who's all going from our area, and who might we see when we get there?
From here, I mean, as far between us and who else goes from around here?
Locally here, that's
probably
probably
about
it.
it.
Locally, we'll
Yeah.
have some of our
Nation's Wild, Pacho's Lefties, they'll be there.
Yep.
Out of Arkansas.
I
I know Big Mo Carson will be there.
Mike Starr,
Yeah,
Mike Starr will be there.
Tim
Tom,
Van Dorn.
Kim Van Dorn.
Some dude named Randy Polly usually shows
Yeah.
up.
Well, Mike D will probably show up.
Mike D.
will probably be there.
He's probably gonna show up.
We're
Yeah.
gonna come visit y'all next year, and we're not joking. We will
Yeah.
come visit you
All right.
next year.
I hope we get to go back next.
So if you're
I mean, it's
wondering
like invite only. So
who goes
I
to
don't
this
know.
thing,
We'll come
It's-
visit.
barbecue influencers, cooks, people in the barbecue industry, but a lot of competition people and influencers alike come together for this. And they all usually are either their own sponsor or they have a sponsor, because to get into this thing, one, you kind of got to be invited.
It's invite only.
Oh, it's a,
And
okay.
then two, it's about $5,000 just to get a spot.
Even though you get invited.
Yeah, it's still.
It's almost like Memphis Bank. You get invited, but you got to write a check.
A lot bigger one than
But it's a lot
this.
bigger. But we know where this one goes, and it
Yeah.
goes to pediatric cancer, which, us as a group, we do a lot for pediatrics, hospitals and things, and we do a lot of charity.
That's right.
But it's just a good thing. We enjoy it. They put on one heck of a event. It's one that you can't ever describe unless you go.
Well, speaking of describing it, what all entails the event or the contest, and just tell me a little bit about that.
Well, it's over 3 days, and it starts with a meet and greet, and then you get assigned your boat captain, and then the next day we're out fishing, and it's designed by part of the points for your overall scores. Certain fish that you get to catch or certain quantities, they have so many different points to go towards. And then once you get that, and then you got a barbecue contest. It's pork, ribs, and brisket. And
Well, it's different, a little different every year.
Yeah.
So there'll be somebody that'll sponsor, like Jim Compart sponsors the ribs.
Yep.
So we know that ribs are happening. And then I think in the past, not Double R Ranch, but
you got a beef
what
cut.
was the ranch? Something RC Ranch.
RC
Ranch.
They sponsored these big, beautiful strip steaks, and like flank steaks. I think one year they had, and so like they sponsored the steaks. So there was steak, there was ribs, and I think there was a salmon one year. Last year I don't think it was it?
No, last year, like you said, it changes every year. This year's different than last year.
And they didn't tell us what it is.
Yeah, well, they just sent it out,
Oh, they
so
did?
we actually got the email. But like last year, the first 2 days, we went out. You could either go fishing or lobstering. And like Alan said, it's on a point system on what species, the size of it, etc. So day one, we decided we wanted to go fishing, see how many points we could rack up with the fish, because you don't get as many points for fishing but you can rack up a bunch because you can catch more fish.
Yeah.
It's harder to catch lobster because you got to swim for them.
This cracker right here don't lobster too good.
Yeah. North Mississippi tend to float more.
Yeah.
But
Saw our
It's
salt
some
intake.
endurance on that lobster, and I can promise you.
so
man.
this year's format, we'll go out fishing on day one.
Yeah.
Uh,
On Friday.
Correct. And day two, we'll go straight to the sandbar to have a
After the
contest.
fishing.
You go straight to the sandbar that morning.
No fishing the second day?
The thing is, last year,
Yeah.
talking
Dealing
the
with tides.
sandbar, we went out fishing, then went to the sandbar, and it was right when tide was going back out. Lost a lot of people that couldn't get to the sandbar. I mean, we had a lot of people that got trapped and had to get towed, and so it was a whole. So they kind of inverted the afternoon to the
Well,
morning.
we're also several
in
months
different
off.
part of the year.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, Saturday here it says we leave at 8:15. We go to the sandbar. We get there at 10. We cook your catch. So and it's people's choice voting on that day.
And that's a cool sandbar
Yeah.
It is.
with a lot more people than just us.
yeah.
Oh, it's
It's
like
a party.
where it's Party Beach or whatever. Everybody goes right there. It does the same thing throughout the year. It's
It's awesome.
turtle boxes all down through, and it just jams, man. The
Oh, yeah.
vibe there on that island is like no other
So we're going
vibe.
back fishing that afternoon?
I think it's a choice.
No, you can if you want to. You
It's
leave.
open, I believe.
Yeah, it's just open.
Even at the beach determined all boats leave Sandbar at 2, so there's no fishing.
Yeah.
One day now.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. But we'll be on a boat twice. And then Sunday, is what you're talking about, is the barbecue contest back at the resort around the
On the
Around-
patio of the resort.
Around there's three consecutive pools like in a row, and everybody's set up around
Wow.
the pools.
Ain't no little food.
And the rooms that Candace booked us are the rooms overlooking the pool area. So,
Nice.
yeah, it'd be great.
So it's kind of cool that they set this thing up and then they have a people's choice. So they invite people to come through and they sell tickets where you can go get samples from all the teams. And they'll give you little tokens based on who they like the best. And then they also have a panel of judges that judge a box you turn in. And they have a people's choice winner and then a judge, judges winner. So it's pretty neat that they do a couple of different aspects. And you're right there right there next to your room. You don't have to travel anywhere. And in years past, I think Big Green Egg brought all the grills out. This year, I think Weber's bringing the grills. And so to me, that's way better because there's more room.
We're gonna have a Weber Summit,
They're a lot easier to.
and I think
26, I think.
the
Yeah.
Summit, just like they had one at the shed
Yeah.
deal, and then I think we're even gonna have the same gas stove with the flat top and grills. I believe.
That's great.
Don't quote me on that one, but I know that we do get a Summit.
But we get good stuff. We get Weber grills.
No, it's a first class deal. They have it set up with custom engraved cutting boards.
I was fixing to ask you
Tables.
what the sponsors, what kind of gift packs. And,
You get a gift pack like no other, and we don't know what we're going to get. I mean, it's always
Last year it was worth thousands of dollars. So we got in the gift box last year, or the goodie bag was a turtle box. There were 2 or 3 pair of flip flops that are like $200,
glasses, Smith
$250.
glasses,
The
sunglasses,
Smith glasses are like $400 a pair.
shirts,
You know,
yeah, hook.
yeah.
hook.
So the sponsors really go out and spend the money to give all the teams the best stuff and bring out the coolest swag. And then the sponsors also, of course, provide all the meat and everything. But at the end of the day, that way they don't want to take anything away from their donation.
Well, that, and we don't have to travel from wherever around the world with a ton of cooking stuff. They provide almost everything you need.
You got to go to the Publix to get your consumables.
Right, but you don't have to want for much.
Right.
Yeah. So
It's expensive, but that's what you're paying for.
One thing that's really cool, because there's no telling how many rooms are in this resort. A couple thousand rooms, I would think, that's pretty much booked. And it's not only barbecuers and influencers. I mean, it's people that have traveled and come to the Keys for a vacation, and they're open to come to anything that we're doing or involved with. It's like an open.
yeah,
It's a people's choice on steroids. If you want to be involved with a barbecue of any type, there you go.
I guess that rolls into our next question: is how is it judged? We understand part of it is people's choice, but tell me about the other part.
You turn a blind box in like you would at a KCBS or any other
But-
contest.
There's no real rule.
There's no criteria to speak
You
of.
turn the box in,
Turn in your best product.
whatever you like.
Whatever you like. Okay. I like those kind of places.
Yeah, and like, what were the categories this year? You said
This year is turkey, ribs, steak, and I think that's it.
Okay.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Because there was an extra category last year.
I could be missing one, but I know those three for sure.
Okay. Well, and I have to say, what did y'all cook last year?
Same thing.
Oh, it was the same thing. But you had a session where you caught. I mean, you cooked what you caught and that kind of thing.
On the sandbar.
On the sandbar.
On the sandbar you could, or they had an alternative, and everybody did burgers last. Remember the
Hot dog
burgers?
and hamburger.
Yeah.
Fab Island. Hamburger and hot dog.
Oh, okay, so you fed the people out there.
Made your best burger, and you'd make a platter to serve 3 or 4 judges. So you
Oh,
make
wow.
4 burgers for them, or you make one and you cut it in
Yeah.
quarters. And you go up there and you do a presentation.
Oh, okay.
So I'm up there in shorts, and that's it. No shirt, no
Oh.
flops, because you're in 6 inches of water.
Yeah.
Oh my
You know,
God.
towards later in the day, and you're doing a presentation similar to what you would do at like the American Royal.
Yeah.
It's not stuffy.
Yeah.
You can cut up, you can bust chops. You want to drop some bad words, it's cool if you do because they all laugh. You know, it's one of those type of deals, and
Like Food Sport Pro League kind of was. Yeah.
it's extremely laid back.
Yeah.
But you got to think about the people there. If your food's not perfect, you're not going to win.
Yeah.
You can't, even though everybody's out there having a good time, everybody's probably drank too much,
Yeah.
but you better turn in awesome food because all these folks can party and cook awesome food.
Now, y'all won the barbecue division last
won the barbecue
time.
side, yeah.
What was that? Was that just the ribs or?
We had perfect score on 2 of the categories and almost a perfect score on the 3rd. So we cooked on big green eggs. Most of the folks out there had never actually tried to cook comp food on a green egg.
Yeah.
You know, if you haven't done it, if you're not careful, you got to burp them every now and again. They'll blow your eyelashes off if you're not careful.
Yeah.
But we turned out a perfect comp rib on it. We did a pounded out, rolled up stuffed turkey. You know, cut pinwheels.
Which is doing
and,
something with what they gave it because it was mangled up pretty bad.
You know, kind of like what we did
At
at Food Sport. We stepped up what we thought everybody else would do one step to see if we could pull it off. It worked out, and we came out on top because of it. But honestly, it's one of those contests. Who cares if you win? Obviously, we want to win every time.
Yeah.
If nobody is out there going, darn it, I didn't win. I'm pissed off at the judges. I know my ribs were better. It's not like that.
Your great time was winning enough. I mean, like the atmosphere you were in was winning enough.
We won when we got invited.
That's right.
And
That's right.
when we got a chance to help somebody, and we were welcome to a
And then like one
brand
of the
new.
guys won the barbecue.
Alan hugged Heath.
It's a beautiful thing. Communities coming together.
Bringing people together.
Hey, it's Lambert's fault. No, Lambert did church that morning, and you know,
Cook church.
so touched me.
Hey man, whatever needs to happen needs
He
to
hugged
happen.
him since, but it's coming back in 2 weeks.
I'm going to see him tomorrow. We got to ship a box. No, it was.
Well, I want
It was a
who
good time,
won
man.
grand champion last year? Last time.
Meet Dave.
Yes.
Meet Dave with
Dave, I think
Johnny
they,
Flanagan and
they
Yeah.
won the fishing part. So their guide was a lobster guide, and lobsters were worth more. Dude, they were catching lobsters that had tails that were that wide
whoa.
and they were that long. Just
Whoa.
the tail.
He
Now
He
the
had some
lobsters.
pretty holes, yeah.
Oh, he knew where to go, and he evidently swam like a fish to get them.
He probably had some lobster sheds out that were just for that deal.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
until
yeah.
then.
Yeah.
But they came in, they won that part, and there wasn't like an overall grand. They won the fishing tournament. We won the barbecue side.
Well, we're going to the keys, and my last question is the most important question.
Yes, we got a plane ticket.
Yeah. That was an important question.
Can I see if I know the
Oh, I think you know because me and you are on the same.
Kermit's?
Yes,
Okay. Key lime
My,
complex.
What is the best place to get key lime pie?
I'll have to look and tell you.
Kermit's
Hold on.
is like the most famous one down there. It's right when you get off the boats downtown Key West. You can put your boat right off on the dock, and there's all the restaurants and bars, and Kermit's is literally 30 feet off the dock.
I think when stuff like key lime pie or lemon pie, me and Eric hit on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
You know, our he has an inner fat kid. I have an inner and an outer fat kid. So we talk about that's one of our favorites.
Ooh,
there.
G-Man got fried chicken
Oh,
and fried ribs.
and this is like one of our other things that we like a lot.
My favorite's not pie at all. It's key lime sorbet.
That's good too.
Key lime sorbet.
That's my favorite.
Okay, I've never had that.
Well, you fix it.
We fixed it too. Huh?
Everywhere down there has good key lime pie. It's hard to get bad key lime pie.
Well, here's the question though: is do you like meringue, whipped cream? That's the question.
It doesn't matter to me.
Hey man,
If I got my choice, I'm gonna have meringue because
That's a big thing down there. They
I'm a
have.
Southern boy. I grew up on meringue on top of pie.
I got you.
I think I'm a whipped cream guy.
Yeah.
Whipped cream.
Whooped up.
Whipped cream.
Or none. I go straight pie.
I go
Yeah.
straight like.
Amen to that.
Hey, I've been known to throw a whole pie in some ice cream. So an ice cream maker.
Nothing wrong with that.
Made up my homemade ice cream.
Made
Made a whole
key
pie.
lime, he put a whole pie in an ice cream.
I tripped and it fell off in there.
Yup.
So I got a question for you actually. What do you expect? So you've heard the stories before and then us talking tonight. What do you expect? Have you ever been in the Keys?
I've never been there, never been to that part of Florida. I told Mark, the first year he went, he sent me a video from the Sandbar. And I said, oh my God,
Fried ribs.
that looks like paradise. And one day maybe I'll get to go there. And that one day is in about 2 weeks. And I'm excited because I remember that conversation that me and him had about that place. And he just, texted me a video he shot and said, look at here. And this is where I'm at today. And it was just one of those places, and it was like, oh, okay, I got to go see that one day.
This contest to me is like Hondo.
Yeah.
Once you go, you're going. You're going to go back because
Unless you mess up.
Unless you
Unless you mess up.
I don't have to worry about that.
Unless you
He's
park
right.
in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
No, we just heard somebody do last year.
They did.
So,
But yeah,
unfortunately, and it wasn't me.
we know that. But
But
you'll enjoy yourself, even though it's a work trip.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy it. Since you're a content guy, there's more content down there than you can film.
Yeah.
There's always something. Even when we're at the restaurant bar right outside the pools,
Yeah.
there's shenanigans. There's more B-roll that you can film in this place that other people would pay to see
Yeah.
than you can film. That's how much is there.
No,
Yeah.
Helen will be there.
And people ask me why I got cameras on my glasses.
Makes it easier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not just ever.
You just
no.
can't be
Yeah.
bobblehead. You got to stare.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta watch
Can't
that.
be turkey naked.
You can't be turkey necking it. You gotta watch that these days. Let's see. Anybody got anything else? Got
any questions?
Anybody got any questions? They said some places we need. Charlie Mosby wrote a inappropriate question.
My favorite. Let's hear it.
Are we gonna hit up a gentleman's bar?
No.
Well, the gentlemen's bar down there are all gentlemen in there.
Oh,
They're to each your own down there, and we're not
we're
incorporated
not,
with this kind of
we're not in that. We're not in that. We got the junior team. Junior's team was cooking with cheese curd. He'll be down there with us. And then they are sponsored by Hook, and glad to have it. Somebody said go to El Saboni restaurant when you're in the Keys too.
El Saboni.
El Saboni. Never heard of that. It's
I
world.
work there. My wife tells me good. She knows where all the good stuff.
She knows where all the good stuff is. Yeah. All right. I think that was all we got from the comments from the.
So like you said, Hook or Hook, however you say it. they sponsor and they bring that stuff. We talked about Smith glasses, you know,
B&B charcoal.
BB charcoal. You're gonna have the probably RC Ranch, even if I had to guess, and the comp for the ribs.
What's the flip flop?
Olakai. They have Olakai for the flops. Everybody got a pair of flops.
Lyle like to cut my feet off with them flip flops.
Thanks, son.
Dude.
He wanted them bad, didn't he? Well, who's got mine?
Well, there's a team of 4, and they gave out 2 pairs. So,
What? Okay.
so what we did was the people that paid for it got the clock.
Craig Carter says Speedos or swim trunks.
Oh,
Well,
Jesus.
I'm wearing Speedos, but I'm wearing mine backwards.
Whoa. Okay.
Speedos on the sandbar, swim
Banana
trunks in the town.
I wear a pin side on the front.
Wow. That's the way to go.
But mine got Carter's face all over it. You can order anything, but it was
Yeah.
just a print. You can
Yeah.
get anything off
You
there.
can get anything on there.
Far ahead, turn backwards.
No, Matt O's on
Mad
there.
over backwards.
Somebody, hey, he called me the other day and said, "Hey man, where's your drum?" And I said, "Oh, it's at the house." Well, we need it to load up in the trailer to take to Fort Worth. And I said, "Well, I'm not cooking ribs." He said, "Oh, okay. I thought you was cooking ribs." I said, "No, I'm too afraid Matt O will steal mine."
Yo, those your ribs.
Those your ribs? No, homie.
So we're looking forward to it, and the things, the barbecue part's on Sunday, so then we roll out on Monday.
Yep.
So we're gonna leave. Jim Compart has a place that's like right outside of Fort Myers, and we're gonna take the Key West Express. It's like one of those hydroplane ferries.
Whoa.
Like
How fast that thing go?
I'm like 60, 65.
Red.
They just skimmed, you know.
Yeah.
We're taking it up to a Fort
Why are you
Myers.
flying home? I'd be flying to gym.
We're gonna go over there.
Because I gotta be in Fort Worth on Wednesday.
I ain't got to be nowhere.
Thursday.
We're going up to Jim's and go fishing.
One hand.
I can reel with this hand as long as I got a spinner on. I can
Got
still
the
reel.
electric reel.
Yeah.
you got to.
Hey, just being out on the boat, hanging out.
Yeah.
Baiting a hook every now and again.
That's right.
I love when Jim calls and says, you know, we're gonna be in Key West for
Maybe.
5 days,
Look this way.
and then he says,
I'll look up.
why don't you come over to the house and go fishing? I'm like, yeah, I got a job. I do need to show up at least Monday and Tuesday,
Monday and
of the
Tuesday
next week.
before we go to Texas
You
again.
know, tell them what we like.
And I kind of looked today, and I think I'm gone 20 days of March.
Mark. Yeah.
Off work.
Daddy, I need you to come in for a few days.
Yeah.
I just told my dude, I was like, look,
Old Fort down good.
I'm leaving here, call me if you need. Sometimes I can answer, and sometimes you don't want me to answer.
Mhm.
Hey, Robert Perkins says, "Can't wait to see us in."
Hey, Perkins, thank you.
And,
Got my
Key West.
sweatshirts, man. I meant to tell you that yesterday. Got them in yesterday afternoon. So, thank you. I appreciate my P&L. I guess I get to wear it next week for maybe a day, maybe Sunday, because it's 75,
It'll be
80 degrees here.
It'd be cold. It'd be cold on Saturday
be-
night and Sunday.
Saturday night and Sunday, it's going to be back in the 20s. So, I'll get to wear my sweatshirt next week. So, thank you, bro.
Charlie says,
That
"Ashley, bring your sunblock." Yeah, we'll probably.
Oh
have
yeah,
That's
we're
where
gonna have to have
I
a
got
vat. Because I'm for real cracker up under here.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
That sun hits different down there.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It hits
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna
we
come
went
back
in
looking like
September.
I might need to have for
Big
mine.
mistake.
yeah.
I'll be gone.
It was hot.
That's when we were there last year.
Yeah, September
it's
was
ridiculous.
brutal.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad we're going when we're going versus August. I
It was
think.
brutal hot.
Oh my God,
And
it was bad.
like I said, I'm pretty excited. I'm excited when you're, it's not in the 80s and 90s and you're high.
Mayor today, and he said the big tarp 2 days ago. The big tarp moved in,
Nice.
so there's gonna be some.
Tell them to hold tight. Tell them to come.
Yeah.
I never caught a big one. I caught
Wow.
like 36 inches.
So-
That one cracker caught last year was what, 6 feet long, probably?
That was a beast.
That was a monster.
Oh, still cracker.
They had it set up.
They had
Set me up.
set me up. He said.
Let me get in that boat. But no, that was a monster fish he caught, man. That
I
was
hung one like that down in Mexico on a fly rod, about from me to you. It's from the end of the fly rod. And I hung, and he jumped and flipped over my head, did a double somersault over my head,
And
and I was like, shaking, I couldn't do nothing. Guys back there just laughing. Literally got fish slime on me from the slum and from the fish flying over my head.
I'm gonna do that.
where's that 360 camera when you need it?
So what was the, I guess one memory from any time, well, y'all's one time of being there and your twice being there, what was the one thing that's like, man, I can't believe I'm getting to do this?
I think for me, it was like the first time we were out there, they didn't tell us about the sandbar flooding on this. They didn't tell us that was going to happen. It just happened. So
You know that it is or it isn't.
Well, tide came in earlier. According to the time, it came in like 30, 45 minutes sooner than it was supposed to. So we were wrapping up, turning in food, and everybody's feet start getting wet. And then 10 minutes later,
The bottom of
everybody's
your
shoes
drink.
are wet. And then people's stuff starts floating.
Yeah.
So now I know that we have to bring carabiners and bungee cords so you can hang all of your stuff
Alligator clip
from your
from your
tent.
tent.
And for one, that'll help hold the tents down.
that's what we did.
Because we got, it's gonna be breezy
Yeah.
and they don't have anything to stake them down. But so you'll make sure you have carabiners, all the hooks. I'm even gonna, when we get down there, I'm gonna go to the cheap souvenir shop and I'm gonna buy one of them inflatable boats the kids go in to have out there because where we
Coolers and all your stuff.
where we cook and where the boat's gonna be parked is gonna be between 50 and 100 yards away.
Okay.
And when water gets, thigh to waist deep, it gets tough if you're carrying something.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be prepared this
In the
year
sand.
in the sand. So I'm gonna be prepared with something that will float all of our stuff back to the boat if we need it.
That was the coolest thing to me. It was
Yeah.
sitting there cooking and grilling, and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, what the heck? The water comes rolling across the other thing.
Yeah.
Then in a little while, it's
I mean,
like,
I've had that happen at South Haven Spring
Water is
Fest.
Total different
I've
atmosphere.
had that happen to me at South Haven Spring Fest, but it was totally different where water started coming up over my ankles. But
And luckily, it didn't make it to the bottom of the cooker because it would have busted the cooker.
I think my favorite part of last year, I got to really, when we all got on the boat the first morning and that boat went in gear and we pushed off that dock and it was like silent except for that motor.
Yeah.
Everybody, the anticipation of getting out there and watching the resort get smaller and smaller and smaller. And when we all had crack that beer open, and I'm not a big drinker. Yeah, I'm having one tonight, but we cracked one open on the way out just to do it, And
yeah.
Felt like the right thing to do.
it just felt like the right thing to do with everybody, and kind of like let's have a killer day.
Yeah.
Just sitting on the back of that boat, watching everything get smaller as we're heading out. That was the best part for me because the sun was just starting to come up, and you just had what you think of the Keys: beautiful water, palm trees in the silhouette of the sun coming up.
Now, there was a dang cyclone that came through there right as we were approaching the island last
Going
year.
to the sandbar.
We were running from it
Yeah.
for a while. Yeah,
That was a big rain.
that was
cloud
pretty
and a
cool too,
cyclone.
though. Now
That was
Yep.
cool.
we were trying to finish up, trying to catch some lobsters in about chest deep water, and our guide was doing most of the swimming because he was good at it, But we heard Bear come over the radio saying, "Boys, we got one coming up on us."
Yeah.
And Bryce got up in the boat, and the wind picked up, it started getting dark, and you could see it was you can call it what you want, it was a full-fledged tornado. And it was big,
Big water spout.
big water spout, and it was right over by the sandbar where we were heading. So everybody, there's little channels that you have to follow because it gets real shallow. And it's like playing Pac-Man is what
It's like that.
So we would be shooting this way, watching this water spout, we're going to come in on the back side of it. But then there's everybody talking about now it's moving east. Well, now it's just jumped north. So everybody's to me, it's kind of like the people that chase tornadoes.
Yeah.
The anticipation and the
Kind of adrenaline running a little bit.
adrenaline,
Yeah.
watching that massive, cyclone.
And they were all on the sandbar holding the tents down because
Yeah.
it got real windy on the
Yeah.
sandbar.
Yeah.
So it's kind of one of those things. You go with the flow there, And honestly, you can't do anything wrong out there.
Yeah.
Everybody is out there having a great time. You have to really do something stupid to not be invited back, because someone did. But we, it's like Honda. It's when I'm going back every year if we're invited.
Oh, somebody's not getting invited back to the keys. I was thinking you're talking about Honda. Oh, I didn't know about the keys. Okay.
Somebody that don't know anything about
I didn't
it.
even know about that.
The details. Alan, you got anything different that just jumps out in your mind about a memorial, a memorable thing that happened?
Yeah, Eric touched on it a little bit. That kind of one of my funnest times, I guess, is just the anticipation of going out on the water, because I've never been that far south to fish. You've never, even when you're saltwater here, you don't know what you're going to catch, and you really don't know what you're going to catch out there. It's just such a different atmosphere, different variety.
There's so much available.
And you could turn one corner and you'd be a whole different school of fish than you had over here. And you could only catch certain fish certain times, because you could only get to them certain times because of the waterways.
Yep.
And so there was such our guide did a heck of a planning job to strategize how we were going to catch fish and what we were going to do. So I thought that was really cool that, that your guide plays a big part in your success.
Mhm.
And if he likes you, he's going to help you, and he's going to make your day. If you don't bond like that, you're screwed, man. You're going to have the worst day of your life. So you take two different personalities from, barbecuers, in which we have enough personalities upon ourselves, but then you go jump on a boat with a total stranger, and
And you got to look at it from his point of view.
he's like,
He's not getting paid that day,
No.
except for tips.
Yeah.
He's donating
he's
his
donating
day.
his time.
Our guy probably came out better going with us than he would if he was fishing. We tipped him really well, but then everything that we didn't want to take home, we gave to him.
Yeah.
We gave him more stuff, equipment, food,
Same with ours. We
money.
everything else.
Yeah.
Like
But it's kind of like that situation in Pensacola, like with our captain there, with Brett there. He wants us to have the best day ever.
Absolutely.
When we go to Pensacola, he wants us to have the best day we possibly can.
It's just like this. We want to serve you the best bite of food you've ever had. He wants to take us on the best fishing trip.
He wants you to come back and bring your $5,000 and go back to the
Really
Well
good.
Foundation.
And so we talk about him, hey man, if you're going to Pensacola, you need to call, Brett, so, man, I'm serious that way.
Speaking on that real quick, I got one more thing to say is, I guess my most memorable moment was the meet and greet.
Yeah.
The night we got there,
Good.
get to see the people we get to normally see or not normally get to see, but when we were doing the drawing for whose captain was who, and Bear's like, who'd you get? And Bryce pointed over to us. He said, "You're gonna have a damn good time." So
Now Bear went with us on the big Jeep trip at Honda, right?
Yeah.
That's right. So I can't wait to see him again. We should have a great time down in the Jeep. But with us, I believe we could have a great time anywhere we go. But why not in the paradise?
that's right. Why not go 1,000 miles away and do it?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That's 15 miles.
And
or
until
1,000.
this morning, we were driving, Alan.
No, we weren't. No, we
That's
wasn't.
about a 26-hour deal.
I don't have that kind of time. I don't know who you work for,
Well,
but I don't have 26 hours to go
I
drive.
think you do know who I work for.
Not if you was driving.
Got there, Danny.
Mashed potatoes.
Loaded mashed
Thank you.
potatoes.
Man, that camera can almost see down in there. Well, we've talked a lot. We haven't eaten anything, so I haven't. That looked like some fried ribs over there. You want?
Them guys and gals out there have not been short of eating.
No.
They like, okay. Y'all keep
They
on
saw
talking.
them. They saw them fried ribs. Y'all doing a wonderful job. Keep talking. I'm gonna have to. I have to see about this. I hadn't had one of these in a while.
Been a minute, huh?
Like a fried pork chop.
Tastes like grandmama's pork chop.
And there's some wings in there too.
Yep.
You know what's good on top of that right there? Some of that Captain Rodney.
Yep.
Yeah, or some of that tiger sauce.
Yep.
That's so good. That
Some of that
breading,
some of that G-Man sauce is probably
Hey.
good on there.
that breading is so good.
We took a bottle of native, 3 bottles of water, and ran these through the vacuum companies. And it made a brine for this that just sets it off.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, this Nader brine we've been messing with a little bit. It's definitely.
Uh-oh.
Wow. It worked on the rib.
It does, don't it?
G-Man turned us on that little idea.
Yeah.
The secret.
The secret.
The secret that's not a secret.
Not anymore.
No.
Dang.
I'm gonna tell you, that's good. Yeah, that's real good, John.
Yeah.
Well,
So what we could do is tell everybody the Thursday that we're in Key West, probably not gonna do a show, but we're gonna be going live.
okay.
You know, we're going to do some live updates.
You'll bring the link.
I can't remember where it should be.
It's a big one. It's not little.
Yeah.
it's big.
Yeah, we got the full size.
We'll go live on on the Sweet Spot of Mine page, the Board's Not Out page, one of our personal, whichever.
Yeah.
We're gonna be going live a few different times, and we'll post some teasers throughout the week.
Yep.
Yep. Make sure while we got everybody here, make sure to go and follow Sweet Swine of Mine and Board Night Out on all social medias. We're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.
And support the people that support us.
Right.
Yes, please. And also, right after us is Barbecue Chat. Stephen Crass. Is that how you pronounce his last name?
Yeah.
Stephen Crass. And also, if you tune in, you might see a little something special from Board Night Out. So tune in to their show, Barbecue Chat.
Steve from the barbecue section at Ronald Downers Grove, Illinois.
Yeah, there you go. And just great people up there. They support Sweet Swine of Mine and Board Night Out a lot.
I got a heck of a school.
They got a heck of a store.
You ain't never seen so many patio pillows in your whole life. It's a
That's
whole wall, 100 foot long, man. It's a patio cushions. I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Oh, I need some.
Well, have everybody leave the morning to get blown away by the
Yeah.
storm. Anyway.
That's right.
But have some options.
Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I think we're about ready to feed our face.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up.
Them ribs is good.
Them
Them
ribs-
ribs is good.
No, Matt, they ain't yours.
But thank you to B&B Charcoal. They support us with every event that we do.
At Sandbar Family Farm. Thank you to them for sponsoring not only us, but the Key West Invitation.
And we're excited about signing on
Grill.
and Weber Grills, and excited for them to be a partner there. And
We're eating Compar ribs right now.
by God,
That's pretty tasty.
that's right. All right, well, guys, we're gonna end this thing how we usually do.
Ribs and prayer.
Ribs and prayer. We hadn't been eating popsicles in a while, so might need to talk to our popsicle sponsors about that.
You got a card. Go get them.
Yeah, I got you. I knew that was coming. Thank you. All right, let's pray. And our gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for this time together and the fellowship, Lord. Thank you for all this who's watching. Lord, bless their homes and bless their families. I'm just so thankful for this fellowship and this good food. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Y'all have a good day. Man, we won't see y'all for a couple weeks. You'll see us live on our personal accounts and on Sweet Swine of Mine and Board Night Out, like Eric said. We'll be in Houston next week. We'll go live. We'll do some stuff with Sweet Swine of Mine. And then the week after that, we will be in Key West, and we're chicken, rib flying everywhere. And we'll be in Key West. And then the week after that, me and the B&O boys will be in Fort Worth, Texas. Eric's gonna be trying to get him another ring, and we're gonna be cooking along in there too, trying to get one somewhere. Hey, it happened to Chris Lytle. Not everybody can be Chris Lytle and call that joker, but man, some people can. And
No,
last,
I don't think many people can.
not many people can.
I happen to call mine.
He called one in San Antonio.
You haven't called?
San Antonio, he sure did.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have a good time. Karen Wright's reign of the World Championship will end.
You got to defend.
And she's got to defend, and somebody will be crowned a new one, whether it be a returning champion or not. But
Somebody will be crowned.
somebody will be crowned on that Sunday, on that Saturday night,
Calling you.
Hey, I said
Sunday night.
the other night, they're doing a champion and champions cook this
They
year.
are.
So
Let's
What's
go.
that?
all the world champions get to cook against each other.
Oh, nice.
I hope I win that one over winning a second world champion. If I had to pick one or the other,
Yeah, you would rather.
be a champion to champion.
I got you. And so, tell me who all's in that, and who would be there to cook that?
Okay, so we have Terry Roan.
Yep.
We have
Johnny.
Kenny Perkins, Lytle.
Johnny?
Johnny.
Johnny Joseph.
No, Johnny's not a world champion. He's a point.
He's a point
champion.
Oh, okay.
Cosmo?
Who?
Cosmo, what do you be going?
Cosmo.
Yeah. He's one of the first-
Roland from
Yeah, yep,
formerly of P&L.
yep.
And-
Karen.
And then Karen.
Okay.
What about Chris?
Hey, Chris,
Okay,
thanks.
so I got it.
Yeah.
But I believe that's it.
Okay. All right. 8 of them.
Yep.
That's
Well, I was
cool.
17,
That'd
there were
be a good
2
one.
before me.
Okay. All right. Well, that sounds it. We'll talk more about Fort Worth. We might go live a couple times during that time, and we will have the Starlink at Fort Worth
We could even do a little abbreviated show on that Thursday.
on that Thursday.
There.
Yeah,
We'll have internet.
Yep. Sure will. And y'all have a great week. If you need any of us, check out Sweet Swine of Mine. Check out boardsnightout.com, and we can ship y'all seasoning and rub anywhere, right?
Right.
And come by and see us here in Byhalia. We might be out of town, but Weston will be here if you need a smoker or grill or anything else. We got it. So, Blazing Star Barbecue. Look at there. There's Mike Star right there.
There's our guy
Mike
right
Star.
there. All right.
So we'll see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like the Kool-Aid.
Can I tell y'all something?
Can't tell me nothing. All right, man. We'll see y'all, I guess, in a couple, 3 weeks or so. But hey,
Inadvertently in between.
yeah. But live back in this setting, it'll be a few weeks. But y'all watch our social media and make sure y'all keep up with us any way you can. Thank y'all so much for watching. God bless you. Love God and love people, y'all. Let's eat.
Good night, y'all.
Night night.